tragic incident. I am thankful that the officers were not hurt, but I know that there's a family that's hurt, that's gonna miss this young man.
This is the last black child that died unjustly. I want justice for Daquan, Trey, Johnson, okay? And I'm gonna get justice.
Tonight, family and friends of a man killed by Grand Rapids police are calling for justice. I'm Amber Kriska.
And I'm Brian Sterling. Family identified the man killed as Daquan Johnson. He died early this morning at the hospital. And tonight, we'll walk you through the video released by police, and we're sharing reaction from the Johnson family. Johnson was shot by police at about 9:30 last night in the parking lot of an apartment near Eastern Avenue and Logan Street in Grand Rapids. GRPD says officers believe Johnson had a gun, and when they tried to make contact, he fled.
The department released 3 videos this afternoon, 2 body cam videos, a dash cam. The dash cam shows Johnson riding his bike down nearby streets and ditching it in the parking lot of the apartment complex. He slips, and that's when officers approach with guns drawn. A canine can also be seen biting Johnson while on the ground. Seconds later, at least 3 shots were fired.
Body cam video shows the moments the officer gets out of his cruiser. As the canine jumps on Johnson, one of the officers says to get on the ground and to put his hands up. With the gun pointed at Johnson's head, officers said Johnson was reaching for a gun and had one in his right hand. Officers repeated a few more commands before opening fire. A minute later, you can hear one of the officers talking about the gun.
Can you hear me? Move your arm. Yes, I saw the barrel pointed straight in my face.
All 3 of those videos came from a press conference held this afternoon. Chief Winstrom said the officers involved have been with the department for at least 5 years.
Winstrom also described the moment in which Johnson was allegedly reaching for that gun.
I believe both videos you can see that when he slips on ice after getting off his bike, he takes his right hand and he puts it in a way that would be awkward if you weren't taking something from your, either a gun or something else. So he was reaching for something. You hear the back and forth with the officers. The one officer's yelling, "Show me your hands, show me your hands." It's the other one that says, "He's got a gun, he's got a gun." He then says, "He's got his hand on a gun." He says, "Yes."
Hours after police released the videos, friends and family of Johnson marched to where the shooting happened. That's where a vigil was held.
Afterwards, they hosted their own press conference. News 8's Nicole Tam was there and shares their perspective. Nicole.
Brian and Amber, local black community leaders are rallying behind the Johnson family. They had a 12-second video that captured of the altercation that's between police and Daquan. But because of our corporate policy, we're not able to show you that footage without signed permission from the person who filmed it.
Dozens of people packed the small Boston Square Neighborhood Association office.
What you folks see on this video is Daquan on his stomach. Both his hands are behind his back.
The video played 3 times. Reaction each time. The clip is from a wider angle that shows both Johnson and police.
They executed my baby.
From that perspective, the family believes what police said happened is not true.
What they released to y'all was a bunch of BS. They wanted to tell you my son was this bad person. He was this, that. No. What we saw was that the GRPD are really the bad people.
GRPD Chief Eric Winstrom said the officers had tasers, but the canine was the less lethal option.
In a similar situation, if I was an officer and had access to a canine, that would be my choice of less lethal option, because that would be used to capture this individual. Now they thought that the individual had a gun. It would not be appropriate to then approach with a taser unless you were certain that he didn't have a real gun or that it wasn't actually a gun.
I thought the justice system, the last resort was gun violence. But clearly, they missed the tasers, the batons, and every other device.
Because this was an officer-involved shooting, Michigan State Police have now taken over that investigation. We also asked police for comment on that video. We will let you know once we hear back. Brian?
Nicole, thank you. News 8 will continue to follow this story through the coming days. You can find the latest updates on air and online at woodtv.com.